Confidence starts from within. Welcome back and Happy New Year. I can't believe it's already the second week of January. As I'm filming this, it is January 8th today, and I just can't believe that the new year already started. We're already like beyond a week after New Year's Eve. Today we're going to talk about confidence and self-worth, and I'm going to throw in a little bit of the vlog clips that I got from Christmas and New Year's Eve. My birthday is actually New Year's Eve. It was a very relaxing day. We didn't do a lot. We just went out to dinner and then came home and did countdown for the very first time with my dogs. So that was very nice. So I'll be throwing in the vlog into this video as well. So you'll get to see a little bit of that, and then we will move into our topic. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas and New Year's. So much has happened from like Thanksgiving until now, but Christmas, I will have to say, I don't know if it was just because like it's the end of the year and I was just bombarded with so many tasks on top of all the holiday stuff. So yes, like my Christmas was really nice. New Year's Eve was nice. My birthday was nice, but it was just overwhelming. Everything that happened is truly a reminder to myself that I need to learn how to be better with slowing down, not procrastinating, and not trying to do everything at the same time. Because yeah, like I said, even though the holidays were great, I was just very stressed and very overwhelmed. And at the end of the day, I just felt like even though things went well, mentally, I was just not in it at all. So to be honest, I tried really hard, but this year I really wasn't in like the Christmas holiday spirit. I tried, I really tried. And like I said, everything turned out great, but I was just like inside internally, I was just so stressed. So going into this year, I am going to do a much better job at not procrastinating, being better with my time. That way I don't feel super stressed all the time. With that being said, here are some clips from my holiday week. I took a week off just to be able to enjoy myself and my time, and I do this every year. At the end of the year, I like to take at least 1 to 2 weeks off so I can actually relax and not do anything work related. So here is a little bit of a snippet of the end of 2024 for me. Okay, Nimbus, there's you here, okay? Okay, ready? Okay, no. No, go that way. You're so good at ripping. Like it? Maybe. We're over at my parents' today for Christmas. So we did Christmas with the dogs earlier. I have that footage as well. And look, this is the tree. So this is the G7X that I'm using. I do have my other camera also, but you know what? I haven't used this one in a while, so I decided to whip this baby out. I can't wait to see what everyone's gifts are. This is my wrapping paper that I created. I love it so much. It's so thick, so nice and thick. I started my online shop kind of late, so I didn't have enough time to really promote the wrapping paper, but for sure next year, I will have a better timeline going into next year. But I'm gonna create some more for like birthdays and baby showers and just different holidays and events as well. We're back home right now to feed the boys, and look, Simba is finally out of his onesie and he is finally playing with his Christmas gift. He is the only one that destroys all of these stuffed animals, I swear. Ew! He just finished his lunch and he's going crazy right now. Oh my gosh. The other two are still trying to finish up their lunch. All done? Oh, almost. Yes, these are just a collection of all of their blankets that they have acquired over the years. They all used to be ours, but anything we leave on the couch, it becomes theirs. And so this is just their play area, even though it's our living room. And then Nimbus is still finishing up his too. Hey! What you doing? My birthday is New Year's Eve, so for my birthday this last year, I decided to book a photo shoot session at my friend's studio. She just opened this year, well, technically end of 2024, but yeah, she just opened and I decided to book a session for myself and take my own birthday photos this year. And so this was a learning opportunity for sure. I'm not a professional photographer. I just take photos for fun, for myself, for social media. So it was really fun to go in and use her. This is actually her boudoir room. So if you are in the Central Wisconsin location or you plan to visit Central Wisconsin at any time, I'm going to link her information below. Check her studio out. Super duper cute. I absolutely loved it. I booked a 1 hour time slot and I kind of wish I would have booked 2 hours, but going forward, now I know that I for sure need a 2 hour time slot every time I'm going to go in to use her space. But yeah, it was very empowering. I chose an outfit that resembles me. It's not something I wear every day because it's a lot of beaded work. Like outfits like this, I'm always afraid that I'm going to snap the beads somewhere and then they're just gonna fly everywhere. So this particular jacket I purchased specifically for my birthday photos. This is the night after. Birthday dinner was delicious. Now, when it comes to confidence and self-worth, it truly begins on the inside. So, you know, it starts up here, it starts in here. We really have to start from within. And the most basic thing we can do is drink water. Making sure you are hydrated is so important because not only does that help with your gut health, but it also helps with your skin as well. That is something that I had to learn the hard way. I used to never drink water. I was a juice girly. I was never really into soda. Like I'll drink soda here and there, but I hated drinking water. It just wasn't something I drank. I preferred like Gatorade or Propel. And then I love juice. Minute Maid is number one, but I never drank water. So it wasn't until I became sober, this is like maybe, I'm going on 4 years now of being sober. I don't drink alcohol anymore. It wasn't until I quit drinking that I actually started drinking a lot of water because, you know, I would still go out and hang out with my friends and just to socialize, but then instead of drinking alcohol, I would drink water. So that's kind of what started my like water intake, sadly. So this is like early 30s, right, is when I finally started like actually drinking water. And I did notice a huge difference. Not drinking alcohol anymore really helped me slim down because a lot of the weight that I was carrying was from the alcohol. It was just from the excess calories that I was taking. And so I did slim out a lot, but then drinking water regularly, it helped with my GI issues too. Ever since I can remember I've always had GI issues. So just simply drinking more water has really helped with that. And then I started noticing my skin cleared up a lot as well, just from simply, you know, taking away the toxins and replacing it with something better like water to hydrate my body and to hydrate my skin. So drinking water, making sure you are hydrated, that is definitely number one. That is one of the basic things you can do. The second thing that I do to really boost my confidence and my self-worth is my skincare. I'm gonna talk about, you know, the difference of self-worth and self-confidence later on. Another piece of this is skincare. Now, thankfully, I've always kind of had clear skin. Like even in high school when I did break out a lot, it wasn't like terrible. It was like just, you know, little pimples here and there, but it wasn't like a lot. So I really only had active acne probably like my sophomore, maybe like my freshman through my junior year. That's really the only time that I actually had like any acne breakouts. And then as I became an adult, the acne kind of just went away. And then in my early 20s, I started getting some adult acne, so I had to change my skincare. I really didn't have a routine back then, to be honest. I don't even know what kind of lotion I was using on my face, but it definitely was not made for skin. It was regular lotion. But yeah, as I became an adult, the adult acne kind of came back, and that's when I actually started to think like, all right, I think it's time that I learn about skincare now because I'm getting older and I actually need it now. So I wish somebody told me and taught me about skincare when I was in high school so that I could actually just doing things routinely to prevent wrinkles and to prevent dryness and, things like that. But, it is what it is. So I learned, as I got older. But then, it wasn't until like early mid-20s when I started to actually play around with different skincare. Finally found something that worked. I was using Dermalogica at the time. I soon then, went into Tatcha. I'm going to show you my current favorites next. But skincare, like I really dove into skincare during COVID because we were in quarantine. I had nowhere to go, so I didn't wear makeup anymore. And so that's really when I was like, all right, how can I still take care of myself without having to put on makeup, because I don't really need it right now. I have nowhere to go. I'm not seeing clients because we're shut down. So I really started taking better care of my skin during COVID. So that was 2020. So let me show you my current favorites at the moment. If you follow me on social media, you might have seen that earlier on, like late summer to early fall of 2024, I started having issues with my skin again because I'm just one of those people who just loves to try new things, and I was playing around with different Korean skincare products, and everything I tried was really good. And then I tried one particular product and that completely destroyed my skin. So for 4 months after that, I suffered so bad, and my skin just this month finally started to go back to normal again. It slowly got better as I started to kind of, simplify my routine again this last time. But my skin is finally looking normal again, and I'm finally now adding in some of the other items that I used to use into the mix. So here is what I'm currently using. So these are my favorite skincare items right now. I recently found this brand called Laneige. I think that's how you say it. And these were actually my birthday gifts from Sephora. So it came with a little lip mask and this blue hyaluronic acid cream moisturizer. Absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, this lip mask, if you are not already using a lip mask, you need to go buy this one because this is the best lip mask I have ever used. This toner right here, I've been using this Tatcha toner for quite a few years now, and honestly, it's the only toner I've ever used that actually helps clear my skin. It does a great job at smoothing out the texture. Like, it's literally called the Texture Tonic, and it does wonders for my skin. This Medicube PDRN toner. This is a brand new one, and it does really well with moisturizing my skin, so I really like this one also. And then of course my Tatcha sunscreen. I've been using this for a couple years as well, and I think it's been about like maybe 3 years now, if not 4, maybe longer. But this is my favorite sunscreen, and I'm so glad they changed the packaging because let's be honest, the previous packaging sucked, okay? So I really like that they came out with this new packaging where it doesn't shed. The previous one, you would get like the purple flakes all over your skin after handling the bottle. So I'm really glad that they changed that. So thank you, Tatcha, for changing up the design of the packaging. But yes, these are currently my faves at the moment. So the face that you see right now is strictly just with that skincare. So my face wash is the Dermalogica. I forgot what it's called, but it is a Dermalogica face cleanser, and it used to be branded specifically for adult acne, but since then they've changed like their packaging, so the verbiage is a little bit different now. I'm gonna find a photo and then I will stick it here. Aside from the Dermalogica cleanser, I'm currently using an oil cleanser as well, so I do double cleanse twice a day. So I use the oil cleanser, I'm gonna stick it right here, and then I wash with the cleanser, which is this one. And then after that is when I do my skincare. So then I will then use the Tatcha toner. I just put it on a little cotton pad and then wipe my face with it. And then I use the Medicube PDRN toner. And then I forgot to show you as well, but I'm gonna put it here now. It used to be called Buffet, but it is a different name now. It's from The Ordinary. So that is my serum that I use. And then I put on the hyaluronic acid cream. And then after that is the sunscreen. I was using an under eye collagen cream as well, but I'm out of that one. So I'm gonna stick that picture here. It's from Turtur. I think that's how you say it. It's from Turtur and it does amazing. I love it. It's so moisturizing, but I'm out of it. And it's in like a little roller ball, which is really convenient, but I am out of that at the moment. So why did I wanna come on here and talk about self-confidence and self-worth today? Well, you know, that's something that I've been struggling with my whole life. Like it's much better now, but my whole life, you know, like growing up, I feel as though it's something that I've been struggling with. And obviously if you clicked on this video, I'm sure that this is something that you are still working on and you're still going through a healing journey. I feel like our healing journey is never going to end. It's something that we're always going to keep working on, because there are just a lot of things that we, you know, learn from and we heal from. The healing journey is something that we are always going to be on. It just changes throughout our life. I never knew that there was a difference between self-confidence and self-worth. It's just something I never knew. Nobody ever talked about it. It wasn't until one of my mentors actually gifted me this book. So it's called Worthy by Jamie Kern Lima. Reading this book, honestly, I'm not very far. I am only on, I think, chapter 5. I believe, because every 5 minutes I have to take notes or highlight something or reread it, because it's just that good. I'll do a full review once I actually finish the book, but from what I've read so far, I've learned so much about myself already and just so much about confidence and worthiness. So the difference, just to kind of give you a brief idea of what the difference is, think of self-worth as the foundation of a house. And then self-confidence would be what's on the outside and, you know, what you put inside. So self-confidence for the house would be like what your exterior looks like, the furniture that you have in the house, the colors of like the walls, the decor, like all of that. So that would be self-confidence. And then self-worth is the foundation. So it's the same as with us as humans. Even though we might have a lot of self-confidence, like we dress well on the outside, we look great, we might speak very well, and we just carry ourselves very well. However, if our foundation, if our self-worth is not very good, it's not very strong, once you peel back the layers of the confidence, you know, like you take away the clothes, you take away the makeup, you take away the confidence of how you speak, because the foundation wasn't very strong. So it's like the house, right? Even if the house looks good, if the foundation isn't strong, one day it's going to crumble. It's not gonna stand very long. So that's the easiest way to explain the difference of self-confidence and self-worth. And so if you haven't already, I'm gonna link this book below. You need to grab a copy of it and read it, because trust me, you are never gonna look at your worthiness and your confidence the same ever again. By truly understanding the difference, it's going to help you be able to strengthen that self-worthiness and build upon it, and also find that confidence or strengthen the confidence that you currently have. I'm so grateful that my mentor got me this book, because that is something that I've always struggled with. I was always very confident on the outside. When people look at me, they always said, oh my gosh, like you carry yourself so well, you're such a great speaker, like you're just so confident. And, you know, in that moment, I'm like, yes, they believe in me too. And, you know, they see the same thing I see, but deep down inside, I wasn't actually, like, I didn't believe that I was actually worth it though. I just, like, the confidence that came out, not that it was fake, but I literally, you know that term, they say fake it till you make it. That's kind of how I felt. Like this is how I was, but deep down, I didn't actually believe that I was worthy of being that type of person. Because when I was by myself, Like, even though I was at an all-time high all day, right? Just because that's how I have to act, that's how I have to walk around in order to get things done. When I'm by myself, deep down inside, that's when I start feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm such a fraud. I am such an imposter. Like, imposter syndrome is very real. And that's where I was for a very long time. When I had to get things done, it got done. But I got in my head a lot because I didn't think I was worthy of everything that I was receiving at the time. And so it wasn't until I started reading this book that I finally started to realize, like, oh my God, this is why I self-destruct. I'm at a high all the time because that's where I have to be to, to get things done. But then I self-destruct because I don't believe that I'm worthy of it. And that is why I wanted to make this video, because it is the new year and it is something that I have struggled with in the past. And I wanted to come and share my experience with you so that you can see that you're not alone and that this is something that is temporary and is definitely something that you can work on and get better at. So another thing that I do, I journal every morning. And so what I do, you don't have to do this, but if you would like to, if you are kind of a spiritual person or you believe in energy, then maybe this is something that you might want to try. So every single morning when I journal, so I journal in my Notion template, which I'm going to link below. My journal entry in my Notion template has me write a manifestation, an affirmation, and then also 3 things that I'm grateful for. So I do that every single morning. And then another thing that I like to do every morning is I just write just a random journal prompt. So whatever I'm thinking about that day, maybe there's something on my mind that I'm stressing about, or there's a project coming up and I just need more clarity, or whatever it is, whatever my intention is for the day, or I need more clarity on for the day, I light my candle and then I say it out loud or in my head, depending on where I am. I repeat to myself whatever it is that I'm trying to find. So like, I'll say something along the lines of like, okay, I need more clarity on this, or I need more insight on this, or I need help with this. So I repeat that to myself. I write that down in my journal as my morning prompt. And then I go to my tarot deck and also my oracle deck. And if you don't know what the difference is, oracle decks usually just have like some sort of sentence or phrase or word on there. And then the tarot decks are then the decks that are very standard. So there's always 78 cards in a tarot deck, and each specific card is a different meaning. So I'll just show you the difference between 2 of the cards right now. So I just pull 1 card from each deck, and then based on what it is, that is the sense of direction that I go with this journal prompt. So I'll give you an example. So like the oracle card that I pulled right now is strength. So it says, you never know just how strong you really are until being strong is your only choice. And then the card that I took out of the tarot deck is the 10 of Swords. So I'm still learning tarot, so I don't have all of these meanings memorized yet. So what I'll do is like, let's say, I believe the last time I pulled this card, the 10 of Swords came out in the reverse position. So what I would do is whatever my idea or my thought was, I'll look and be like, okay, so the oracle card I chose was strength. It's telling me that I never know how strong I am until being strong is the only choice I have. And then I will look up what the meaning of the 10 of Swords reversed means. And 10 out of 10 times, the cards I pull always resonate with the thought that I have. And it always gives me better clarity on what direction I'm going to go. And then that's what I write in my journal entry for my entry for the day. So that's what I do. And again, you don't have to do this, it's just an idea. And let me know what you thought about it, because I just started doing this recently within the last couple of months, and it's been helping me tremendously. So yeah, so that's just another idea that you can do as well. Another easy thing that you could do, like literally like right now, to show up more confidently is just look nice. Like whatever your style is, just show up as the best version of yourself every single day. So for example, for me, when I think about the better version of myself, right? Like one of my goals is I want to achieve time and financial freedom so that I have the freedom to do whatever the heck I want. I can wake up and have slow mornings. I can enjoy my tea. I can take my dogs on a walk. I could go out to lunch with my friends if I want to. I could just take the day off. I can go shopping if I want. Like, that is literally the ultimate dream that I have. And everything that I do right now is a stepping stone that is going to get me there. So when I imagine the better version of me, I always think of like, okay, what does Birdie 2.0 look like? So if you are also on a healing journey and you want to become more confident and you want to feel better and more worthy of yourself, then you need to start doing these things right now. So think about what the 2.0 version of yourself looks like, right? So whatever that person looks like. The last video I talked about creating a vision board. So let's go back there. The person you want to become at the end of this year, what does he or she look like? You need to think about that. So for myself, okay, so I am hoping to achieve my goal for the year, and that goal is to achieve time and financial freedom by the end of the year. I'm on my way there. I can see it happening already. So when that actually happens, what do I look like? What do I do? And what am I wearing? Like, I literally think about all of that. So I'm painting myself like this avatar of me, okay? So when I think of that, I'm like, all right, Birdie 2.0 looks fresh as hell, okay? Hair's done, makeup's done, my nails are done. I might be wearing a matching sweatsuit, or I could be in a crop top with leggings, or I could be in a bougie, luxurious looking ass, like boss ass suit, right? It just depends on where I'm going that day and who I'm meeting with. But truth is, I look fresh as fuck, okay? So when I think about that, I'm like, all right, hair's done, makeup is done, I am fit. And I can't really handle caffeine, so unfortunately I can't really drink coffee, but I can drink my tea. Like, I have, I just look done up and fresh, and I look very confident. And when I walk into the room, like, there's just this aura about me where everybody can just see, like, oh my gosh, yes, she is that girl. She is living that girl life right now. Like, that is what I'm seeing. So what I'm gonna do now in order to start preparing myself for that, because if you don't do this, it's never gonna come. I'm gonna start showing up every single day as that version of me. Why? Because, like I just said, if I don't start doing that now, it's never gonna happen. I have to start acting that way already. I have to start embodying that version of me already in order to actually continue doing the things that's going to bring me there. Because if I just keep doing the same thing I'm doing right now, like if I just keep showing up with no makeup on, I keep showing up just, like, not saying there's anything wrong with this attire here, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I'm just saying, like, the future me, I'm envisioning her to look a certain way, and I'm gonna start acting like her right now. I'm practicing right now. And so then, you need to understand that there is something so powerful about being delusional. You know what they say, being delulu is the salulu. I've said that before in my previous videos. It's very true. If you start practicing and embodying that version of yourself, you are going to reach your goals that much quicker. Just trust me on it. So I don't wear makeup every day, but this is what I do. I make sure my hair looks nice. I make sure that my skincare is done. I make sure that I don't have crusty lips. I make sure that I'm dressed somewhat decently for the day, depending on who I'm seeing, where I'm going, that, the outfit will change. But I do everything I can every single morning to make sure that I feel good on the outside, because I know that when I look good here, I know that deep down I feel good. So that is a very basic thing you can do. When you look good, you feel good. So you have to start there. That's another thing you can start doing right now, is just showing up as your best self every single day. And like I said, it doesn't mean you have to have the makeup all done or the hair all done. You just have to show up in a better way that's going to paint what the future you looks like. Does that make sense? Same goes with, I see myself looking real fit and fucking fine as hell, right? How am I gonna do that? I can't look like that. I can't feel like that if I don't eat healthier and hit the gym. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna eat healthier and hit the gym. Like, you have to start doing things that are gonna push you in that direction. So you need to ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now, is the person I'm showing up as right now pushing me in the right direction to reach the person I want to become? And if your answer is no, then babe, you need to make some changes. With that being said, I have recently launched my free 7-day journal that is going to help you build your self-confidence and your self-worthiness. I call it the Boss Mom Baddie Energy 7-day journal. But even if you're not a mom, the journal is still going to do you right. So don't be afraid to download it, even if you're not a mom. I'm a mom, so that's why I titled it that way. But it's a 7-day journal. It doesn't matter when you start. You can start today, you can start tomorrow, but whenever you see this video, I beg you, please just download the free journal, because after the week is over, you are going to feel so much better about yourself. Your self-confidence is going to be there. The self-worthiness is going to be there. If you're feeling a little bit down right now, the journal is going to help guide you in the right direction to finding the confidence and to finding the worthiness for you to reach all of your goals. And like I said, the most important thing is you have to do something, at least one thing every single day that is going to push you forward, that's going to make you feel confident, and that's going to make you feel worthy of everything you desire. So it's linked down below. I would love to hear your feedback about it too. So if you do download it, please come back, comment down below, let me know what you think about it. If you don't want to post it publicly, you can simply respond back to the email confirmation that you get after downloading it. I will get that directly as well. I love to hear your feedback. It also helps me create better things for you also. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope this video helped you in some sort of way. If you haven't already, make sure you like this video, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.